What is going on, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman McKinney. Appreciate you guys for watching this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now, as it does help these videos get out to the public and the channel to grow. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly, and I post every single day if I can, and turn on post notifications too, so you don't miss a single one of those videos that I post. It's only right to you guys. How about Lamar Jackson and then Baltimore Ravens? Man, I gotta tell you, I'm shocked. I mean, I'm not totally shocked because it's the Dolphins. I'll get to them in a little bit, because the Dolphins, to me, they're just bad. They are a terrible team. But again, as far as Lamar Jackson goes, I'm kind of surprised. I thought Lamar Jackson was gonna have a very good game. Now again, like I said, I'm not gonna hype it up too much because it is against the Miami Dolphins. But man, Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdown passes today, 17 of 20 for over 300 yards. I mean, he looks like a totally new, different quarterback. And now, guys, I picked the Baltimore Ravens to go 7-9 before the season started. Now, again, I'm not flipping my picks or anything like that, okay, because obviously it is week 1. There's still a lot of football to be played, a lot can transpire and things like that. But one of the reasons why I was a little bit more down the Ravens this year was because I did not believe Lamar Jackson was going to be able to take that next big step, at least this year. I have said in the past, I believe Lamar Jackson is the future of the Ravens and that he will be a good quarterback down the road. I just thought he was in for a major sophomore slump and a rude awakening this year. But man, Lamar Jackson looked like a stud today, guys. I mean, he was flinging the ball all over the field. And to me, Marquise Hollywood Brown, I applaud the Ravens for finally drafting a playmaker at wide receiver. Marquise Hollywood Brown is going to be a huge pickup for this team down the road. He's a guy that takes the top of a defense. He had over 100 yards today. He had some big plays, a big touchdown catch earlier. And this Ravens offense looks so good. I mean, the offensive line is already very good. And guys, Lamar Jackson didn't even really run the ball very well. He had like 3 rushes for, I believe, 6 yards on the day. So Lamar Jackson didn't even rush for over 10 yards, and the Ravens scored over 50 points. As I speak right now, the score is I believe 59-10. I'm just gonna record this video because, let's be real, it's over. The Miami Dolphins, I'm sorry, you guys are just bad. And when I look at the Ravens, a lot of teams have been getting talked in the offseason. The Browns, the Steelers, the Bengals, they're still talked about a little bit, but not as much as the Ravens. But I think the Ravens were kind of slept on a little bit and not talked about as much, so I figured I should talk about them. If Lamar Jackson continues to take the step that he's making today on offense, this Ravens team is going to be dangerous come playoff time, because I do realize they did lose some key players on defense, but they're still always going to have a top 10 defense. John Harbaugh-led teams are always going to have top 10 defenses, okay? So the defense is going to be stout. Marlon Humphrey in that secondary is going to get after people. And by the way, shout out to Marlon Humphrey. Enough people do not give him enough credit for how good he is, okay? And again, Lamar Jackson, like I said, the key is he didn't even really run the ball today. He had 3 rushes on the day, guys, and the Ravens were still able to put 59 points. That's amazing. Lamar Jackson had 5 touchdown passes today. He had 6 total touchdowns passing last year, guys, in less games played. In one game, he's pretty much already surpassed that. I'm totally shocked at Lamar Jackson's growth as a passer in the offseason. I do realize he had the arm strength to be a very good quarterback. I saw the arm strength. I saw that he, had an NFL arm, but his accuracy was just not very good from a year ago. And the Ravens have done a great job of setting him up and creating great game plans and schemes to get him open and make him look good and comfortable. So Lamar Jackson, if this Ravens team can continue to get progression from him and have him continue to improve, this Ravens team is going to be nice. They're going to be probably in the playoffs again. Now, again, I picked the Cleveland Browns to win this division. They're not looking so good today. I picked the Pittsburgh Steelers to also make the playoffs. I had them in as a wild card at 10-6. I had the Browns and Steelers both in the playoffs this year at 10-6. So again, we're gonna have to wait and see. The Ravens do have sort of a tough schedule. Looking at some things. They play the Chiefs. They play the Steelers, they play the Browns twice, they play the Patriots, they play the Seahawks, they play the Rams. So there's still some tough teams for the Ravens to play this year. But again, this is very encouraging if you are a Ravens fan. Lamar Jackson seems like he has taken the next step. And also, guys, just Lamar Jackson's ability to run the football alone is going to draw defensive attention, okay? It's going to make your offense better. And if Lamar Jackson can put up about 50 or 60 points without not even running the ball particularly well, this Ravens team is going to be nice, okay? Now, let's get to the Miami Dolphins, because let's be real, guys. The Miami Dolphins, you're terrible. I'm sorry. I don't know who it is. I forgot who it was. Someone put in my comment section the other day, the Dolphins are going to be 10-6 this year. I'm sorry, sir. You need to be drug tested, because your team is god awful. This Dolphins team is terrible. Now, again, I said in the offseason the Dolphins would go 4-12, but again, I'm sort of leaning toward 13-3 or 2-12, okay? Because this Dolphins team, I get it's only week 1, But RG3 is throwing touchdown passes, guys. I mean, do you know how hard it is to allow 59 points or over 50 points, 60 points in an NFL game? Do you know how hard that is to do? Do you really know how hard it is to, at the NFL level, allow over 50 points a game? It happens roughly maybe once, twice, or 3 times in an NFL season where teams score over 50 or at least 60 points. The Dolphins have somehow figured out a way to do this. I mean, this team is clearly tanking. This team is in the dumpster fire. I mean, they're terrible. I mean, I don't know what's going on with them. Their best pass rusher is Christian Wilkins, a rookie defensive tackle. They are not a good team. The Miami Dolphins are not looking very good. They're just not. They are not looking good at all, guys. And again, the future's bright for Miami if they can, hit it in the draft. They have 8 first round. They have 8 picks in the first 2 rounds these next 2 years between 2020 and 2021. So again, can the Dolphins continue to fix some things? Maybe. But as far as their division goes, they're behind the 8 ball even with that. I mean, the Patriots, they're going to be the Patriots. They might win the Super Bowl this year. Now they just added Antonio Brown. I mean, you look at the Buffalo Bills. I think Josh Allen is going to have a good season, even though he's not playing very well this year. But again, I think Josh Allen, you have some problems with him. They have a very good young ascending defense. And the Jets added to their offensive line. They added to their running back core. They added to their wide receiver core. And Sam Darnold, to me, at the end of the year, looked like a real NFL quarterback. So as far as the Dolphins, they're way behind the 8 ball. I'm sorry, Dolphins fans. If you think expectations are potentially a winning record this year or even 6 or 7 wins, you're fully mistaken. This team is terrible. They're god awful. I mean, they might be the worst team in football after that performance. I'm willing to say it. They are mad garbage, guys. I mean, you have a rookie head coach in Brian Flores. You're devoid of talent on your roster. The offensive line is not very good. The defensive line is not very good. The wide receivers aren't very good. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick's a mess. I mean, and Josh Rosen is back up last year. There's a reason why the Arizona Cardinals traded away Josh Rosen. I understand that he did not have a lot of help last year. They did not set him up to succeed very well. But let's call it a spade a spade. Josh Rosen still looked like an absolute bum last year, and I think that Josh Rosen this year is going to be in for a rude awakening once again. I mean, I don't know. I didn't believe in Josh Rosen coming out of college. I still don't believe in him. Maybe he can develop into something even again. Even if he does play a lot this year, how good is he going to be? With this supporting cast that the Miami Dolphins have surrounding him, I mean, it is god-awful. Something needs to be internally done with this team. I expect them to fully be tanking this year. They're probably going to be drafting in the top 3 in the draft, maybe even the number 1 overall pick. I predicted the Bengals would have the worst record this year, but again, the Dolphins, man, it looks like they topped the Bengals after week 1. I mean, they are absolutely god-awful. There's something that needs to be done about this franchise and this organization. This team is terrible. They're not very good. And again, Miami, you're just going to have to start from scratch. I like Brian Flores, your head coach. I like Xavier Howard. I like Kenyon Drake. But again, this Dolphins team is just mad awful. They're god awful. They're bad. And again, I want to give Lamar Jackson some credit. But again, when you're playing a team like the Dolphins that are this bad, I mean, do you know how hard, again, I want to put this in context. Do you know how hard it is in the NFL to allow 60 or 59 points? I mean, it's just bad. RG3 is throwing touchdown passes on this team. The Miami Dolphins are not a good football team. I'm sorry, Dolphins fans. For all you Dolphins fans that were commenting saying, oh, the Dolphins are going to win more than 4 games. They're going to win more than 4 games. You are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm sorry. You just need to lower your expectations. Just lower your expectations because this team's not good. They're not good, okay? And the division is too tough either way. They're the worst team in their division. So again, Lamar Jackson, he's turning some heads. He's really showing some improvement. If you're a Ravens fan, you should be encouraged. I will not be shocked if the Ravens make the playoffs this year. Again, I am fully going to admit if they do make the playoffs, I would be totally wrong in my offseason prediction of them going 7-9. I mean, this Ravens offense is looking very good. I mean, you got Mark Ingram running the ball. You got Snead catching passes. You got Boykin, who you drafted, catching passes. You got 2 legit tight ends. I mean, Marquise Hollywood Brown looks like an absolute stud. And Lamar Jackson has shown that he's really, really improved this year. I like what I'm seeing from the Ravens. I'll be sure to watch them. I was very intrigued to see them this year. I was very intrigued to see how Lamar Jackson responded last year after being so dynamic as a rookie, just running the football. I wanted to see if he could continue to improve as a passer. He definitely has shown that week number 1. As far as how the Cleveland Browns look, I've yet to see the Steelers tonight. I think the Steelers are going to play a very good game. I think they'll lose to the Patriots tonight, though. But again, I like what I saw from Lamar Jackson. I think the Ravens should definitely be encouraged about how rapidly he is growing as a thrower of the football. And if Lamar Jackson can be even a serviceable thrower of the football, with his running ability, with his just presence alone, being able to run the football as an athlete and his game-breaking speed, he's going to be a special player. This Ravens team, they don't need to have a lot of offense. The defense is always going to be good. So again, I'm interested to see how the Ravens continue to look this year. But again, that's my thoughts on the Ravens week 1. NFL season's kicked off. Be sure to, like, comment, subscribe. Comment where you agree with me and where you disagree with me. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? Or potentially if it doesn't, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, get other people hip to this channel, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God blessed day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.